Log number 13, performance reviews. So performance reviews are those things, for anybody who doesn't know, that a company uses to let the employee know how they're doing. And in the world of Helpdesk, it's the same concept. It's nothing special about it. But performance reviews has this thing called feedback in them, and the feedback is what I'm kind of going to focus a lot on, because my performance review was actually not as bad as I thought it was. It was actually pretty darn good, relative to what my manager said about me, and I felt conflicted. On the one hand, I agree that I was actually doing a good job with a lot of things I was doing, and I also think I was pretty awesome at making sure that the morale in the office wasn't as crappy as it probably could have been. But on the other hand, I feel like that was not reflected. Like, I feel like sometimes my actions are always taken they're taken positively, but I'm getting no positive feedback. It's kind of like a dating situation, and the one partner is saying, or the one person is saying, hey, I want to do all these things for you, and then the other person is not responding at all, but internally, mentally, they're like, oh man, that's the coolest thing ever, and they never communicate that message, and then next thing you know, it starts the movie, and then romantic comedy, and blah. All that aside, my point being about this whole entire thing was like, it's a really conflicting state to be in, because I don't really get the encouragement to do more positive things, because I feel like the whole entire time I'm doing these positive things, nobody's really appreciating them, or not necessarily appreciating them. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not the right word. Nobody's really benefiting, or nobody's really showing any effect to them. Yeah, the people who sit around me, they laugh at our jokes, and we have internal or inside jokes, and we go back and forth. But I feel like overall, as a whole entire office, I feel like nobody really feels like they want to be there, and I get that feeling a lot, and I try to make it lighter, but it's really difficult to do. And lo and behold, in my performance review, I got a message that said CulBlu does a good job. He tries to help out the morale in the office by playing board games and stuff, and he brings board games and have fun and have game days and stuff, and it's really awesome. I was like, oh, I just thought that was something that you guys were kind of like, stop doing that, CulBlu, you keep coming back late from lunch. But apparently they were watching. Apparently they noticed it was actually a cool idea. Apparently it was a cool thing to do. I don't know. I'm over here just thinking like, oh, you guys just hate me because I keep showing up late. But no, people actually enjoyed that. So yeah, there was a lot of mixed feelings about my performance review, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people out there who feel like that. And I just wanna make sure that I emphasize for the log, at least for the sake of the log, that whatever you do, whatever I do, whatever anybody ends up doing in the Helpdesk world, if you're doing something that's positive, just keep going. And that's more so to myself than anybody else, really. But just keep going, because even if you don't get the feedback, even if you don't get the response that you desire or looking for, somebody probably appreciates it. And that's like a positive message to try to put on things, but there's also a negative spin I can put on it, and I will put on it, because for the love of goodness, for the love of all that is computer world, to base God, Microsoft, or whatever you want to throw out there, it's really frustrating to try to be positive in an environment where it just seems like you're sucking out all the energy that is there to be positive. It's like all the positive energy over here is getting sucked into this vacuum of I hate you, or stop doing that, or that's really annoying. It's like there's no appreciation. I feel like underappreciated sometimes, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people out there who do the same. Like, you spend your entire day doing your job, you spend your entire day helping the user and doing this and doing that, and yeah, you may not meet all the timelines, but you're always consistently getting poked every 10 minutes, like, CulBlu, why are you on the phone? CulBlu, why are you doing this? CulBlu, why didn't you do that? CulBlu, you didn't do this. CulBlu, you need to improve on that. CulBlu, you need to do this. It's like, okay, what thing am I doing right? And the fact that I had to wait the whole entire year for my performance review to come in to actually tell me that I was doing things right, it makes me, it's an upsetting feeling. Like, it's just like I'm really conflicted. I'm not sure whether to feel really happy that I had a good performance review, or feel really crappy that I got a good performance review, because I feel like it wasn't really spoken much. But I don't want to rant on too terribly long for the log, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. My point being, if you can just show a little bit of appreciation as you go along, you'll feel a lot better. My mentality, I guess, is what's killing me, and I have the mentality of, if you can't celebrate the small victories, then you don't deserve to celebrate the big ones. So I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, does the Helpdesk really deserve to revel in the awesomeness that is me if they couldn't even celebrate the small things I was doing? And granted, there are some things I'm overlooking. There were a lot of people, a lot of coworkers in my area who appreciated me doing the game thing. There's a lot of coworkers who actually appreciate me when I make my jokes. So I guess I'm just kind of glazing over just in general. But I just kind of wish I would see that from more of the managers. I guess that's really my only point. Is like I just want to see some appreciation from the managers. More of the managers. Hey, more of the managers, because there's one manager who actually appreciates a lot. Anyway, all that aside, CulBlu's gonna go and close it there because I don't know what else to say and I don't want to rant on too long. I feel like I can talk days about this, but yep. Yeah.